All right, we are back for the beginning of week two. This is hopefully going to be a good week. Just kind of looking at what we got on the schedule this week. Decent looking week. You got FishFish and Evelyn. This is the battle that we're going to be commentating now. We've also got Gummy and Jex coming out, Milligoat and Kudlu, and the prime matchup of the week, Diaz versus Vinix, who have both been practicing extensively this week. But for this commentary, we're going to be focusing on FishFish versus Evelyn. And I think the biggest thing to remember first is how these two teams spent their first week. FishFish came in with decently high expectations, bringing in Malfolk and Zamazenta crowned, and neither really performed. FishFish got swept by Diaz. It was a 6-0 blowout, and that was really led by Diaz's Raging Bolt. And Maushold just didn't do anything. And part of it was because of that Petra Runt being there and the ghost typing. Then you got the Iron Shred, you got the Rocky helmet on the Petra Runt in case anything goes wrong. And I think a lot of it just has to do with FishFish not being ready. Evelyn, on the other hand, came in massive underdog against Vinix, and I think it was just Vinix might have underestimated Evelyn, but with Corviknight getting 5 kills, being the leader on the kill board right now, this team can do a lot, and I don't know that FishFish has what it takes to get over the hump. Now, you look at Evelyn's team, one of her big pickups, and her big pickup this week was picking up Pheasantipity and dropping Goomy. Goomy obviously being one of the mascots for her team, but Pheasantipity fit her team a bit better. That's not her fastest Pokemon, but still, I mean, you've got the Zamazenta, Ribombee, Mousehole, Chiyu all outspeeding. So the speed in this matchup is generally going to be in FishFish's favor. But you look at Evelyn's team, I mean, I see no reason why the Zamazenta doesn't come, especially when Evelyn's team, you look at it, it has 5 fairy types and 4 of them are weak to steel. I think that thing will be there, but with Corviknight sticking around as well, with the Glamour that can probably fire up an Earth Power or two, and with Primarina being a really big one that you need to watch out for, I think Primarina kind of just takes away all of the momentum that Evelyn could have, or that FishFish could have, my bad. But yeah, I mean, if I'm Evelyn, I'm definitely going to be bringing that Goodra. I'm definitely going to be bringing that Corviknight again. I'm probably going to try out the Primarina, because Primarina seems to do pretty well against this team. You've only got really the Iron Hands to worry about, because I don't know that Pikachu is going to be too much of a problem. You have other threats for Pikachu. I mean, if you're fighting Pikachu, you can always just bring in your Pheasantipity. Pikachu's not going to do anything there. You can bring in your Mimikyu, your Duxbun, stuff like that. I am getting word that the battle is about to start, so we are going to prepare for that. I will, um, I will be commentating during the battle, but as of right now, the battle is about to start, so I'm going to switch over to that tab. I think the biggest thing to watch in this matchup is going to be that Corviknight. I mean, coming in with 5 kills for this week, that's pretty scary. I mean, that's not even something that Diaz could do in a 6-0 sweep. And this was a battle that lasted 73 turns. Okay, here's that battle. Okay, and we do see the Corviknight, we do see the Goodra. No Primarina, though. This is the same team, I believe, that Evelyn brought last week. We do see the Pikachu make an appearance. So Pikachu and yeah, so we see the Zamazenta Crown lead. And we see on the other side of the field, the Gamora. So here comes the outer fence. It's looking like an immediate attempt to sweep here. I think the obvious choice is go into Toxapex on Evelyn's side. But I think you just go for the body press or maybe predict it and go for another Iron Defense. Oh, we put in the substitute. But you do expect the power gem does not take down the substitute, so that at that point just Iron Defense here. I mean that's it's such an obvious move. You just Iron Defense behind the substitute, get yourself up to 3.5. You do see the sash there, and we see the toxic debris come out. Power gem is still not enough to take down the substitute. Um, I'm honestly a little bit surprised. That so now taking down the substitute is going to be a big problem, and I think at this point you bring in the toxic because you know that anything else is going to die. You could bring up the Fida. Oh, you bring up the Corviknight. Okay. So Corviknight's going to come in. Does it have a body press of its own? It's going to need to do. It will probably live another hit, but it's going to need to have a body press out of its own. And it really needs to break the substitute, or else this is going to be a quick 6-0. So here comes the ruse. Obviously, the defense rise on FishFish's side to take out this Corviknight to kind of just render it useless. And if you don't have an answer for Zamazenta, I mean, I don't know what you're doing, and this substitute is still not down. And it's all coming because of that times 4 defense. You need body press if you're Evelyn, or you need to bring out your special attackers. Because, I mean, otherwise, this is just a lost battle. And, oh, this is actually an interesting strategy by Evelyn. So she brought her defense up so that she's not O-code by this. And the Rocky Helmet on Corviknight. And that was a misplay. That was a huge misplay. So we could see FishFish do a substitute, but I think the obvious thing is just go for the body press here. Don't worry about the Rocky Helmet damage. Because, I mean, at this point, you have the fastest Pokemon that's going to be on the field. And we bring out the Darkspun. Does Darkspun have a priority move? And I think the defense honestly just sealed. Oh, and we see the roar. Okay, that was actually a really good play by Darkspun. I forgot that Darkspun had that last week. Roar being there is extremely important to stop this Zamazenta. It does get the HP back that it was missing, but having all that defense taken off, and now it can't activate Dauntless Shield anymore. And now you've got stuff getting hit by this Toxic Spice. You've got stuff getting hit by the Stealth Rocks. Now you're starting to get this status up that I think that Evelyn was looking for early in this fight. And that's why having this Roar Darkspun is really important. But we do see the tidy up here, and I think the obvious choice for FishFish is going to be go for the Population Bomb. It's probably a wide lens. And we see the Terra Normal. Okay, there's the Terra Captive. And this Mousehold is about to go to town. It's faster than Evelyn's Team 2, so the only Terra Captain she brought was Gudra. I mean, she might have to bring in Toxapex here, I imagine, and try to get something off on this Mousehold, especially after wasting most of her Corviknight's HP. You don't have that Roar Pokemon anymore. Here's the Toxapex to try to tank a Population Bomb. This is the easiest Population Bomb with life if you're FishFish. And for Evelyn, that unless there's a missed hit, this might be a Mousehold sweep. So there's 8 hits from Mousehold. Is Mousehold going to die to poison? Mousehold should kill the Corviknight too. The Corviknight's at 46%, so I mean, it's probably a wide lens Mousehold That's just the standard set for it. It's going to be doing population bomb. It's going to be doing tidy out. Terra normal just makes the theme. And so the switch out is really interesting here. And that Rouge was actually a spectacular play given what Fish did. Because now Evelyn doesn't have that flying type. She's got a pure steel type on the field. And so the Nuzzle does pair up, but the Pikachu is so frail. I mean, I struggle to see why that was brought out. I don't know. I don't see why the Pikachu was brought out other than to paralyze Evelyn's team. And oh wow, okay, we see a player on Pikachu to take out the Gudra. This could be a 6-0 sweep. And yeah, we're seeing the surprise from FishFish in chat. As Pikachu picks up its first kill of the season. Altaria revenge kills with Raver. And we see the Mousehole here. The question is, once again, is Mousehole going to try to set up? Is not going to try to set up. It's going to go for the easy kill. You've got the Altaria out of the way, and I think now you just got the Corviknight out of the way. I mean, well, no. Corviknight is going to survive this one most likely. If it doesn't hit all 10. Or if Chiyu is brought out. Which I don't understand that play at all, other than maybe trying to get, okay, there's the special attack. And that's going to be the battle. It's going to be a 6-1 dominant performance by FishFish. Yeah, and I think the big key here, I mean, we didn't even see the Glyce score come out. I think